got to address these things. We need to get those additional firefighters on there. Our call van keeps going up.
A plea to invest in the people providing critical services every day. Tonight, the future funding of a local fire protection district hangs in the balance. This is First Alert 4 at 10. I'm Corey Stark.
And I'm Morgan Harris in for Sam. Tomorrow, voters will decide whether to greenlight a tax increase to address staffing and equipment needs.
And just months ago, this same tax increase failed by a handful of votes. Tonight, first responders tell Sean Logging the funds are desperately needed. Sean?
Corey Morgan, the chief for the Eureka Fire Protection District, says that there are needs and the district needs to fund them. If passed, Proposition F would fund new positions, increase wages and benefits, and address aging equipment, but it would be voters who would foot the bill. In southwest St. Louis County, for fire and EMS, it means the Eureka Fire Protection District heading to the scene.
There's accidents all the time out on the highway, here, 109 and 44, every week.
Living here for nearly 50 years, Tom Elgis says he's seen a population boom.
This town is just growing.
In that time, he's come to know those who work at the fire stations as well as the district's needs. That's why Elgis says he's supporting a vote Tuesday.
As everybody knows, that means money. All right? And that's what everybody balks at. But is it worth it to save a child or to save an elderly person?
For the second time in 4 months, voters on Tuesday need to decide on the Eureka Fire Protection District's request for a tax increase of 34 cents for $100 of assessed value. Fire Chief Scott Barthelmess says if the measure passes, it would add about $2.2 million for the district.
We know that it's a difficult ask of people. You know, we're asking because, you know, the cost of operating a fire department, a fire and EMS agency has increased.
Chief Barthelmess says about 60% of the money would go to replacing aging equipment. He tells First Alert 4 that includes the turnout gear, which has doubled in cost over the last several years. The other 40% is personnel, including adding 4 new positions to start and increasing salaries to retain firefighters.
We have 44 firefighters right now that are on shift. We lost 12 last year to other departments. In 5 years, we've lost 30.
Barthelmess says he's experienced firefighters going to neighboring districts and making twice as much.
For us to have the top level of service, the level of service that our citizens expect out of us, we have to pass this. Like I said, it's not a want, it's a need.
That's something Tom says he's willing to pay for.
So if they train their people to be really, really good, and some other county or city steals them, then it's not doing us any good at all.
Of course, a lot of other voters have to decide on this as well. Now, if passed, this would mean an additional $160 a year for the owner of a $248,000 home. The fire chief says the district has a 10-year plan for addressing its needs. Corey.
All right, Sean, thank you.